Went from the ring to putting a ring on it. Bianca Belair and Montez Ford, one of the 9 married couples in the WWE, will be competing in Friday Night SmackDown at the Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C. on Valentine's Day. Even though they won't be home, Ford, 34, will still have some romantic tricks up his sleeve. It's fun for me because it kind of forces me to be creative. One year at SmackDown, I brought all these flowers to the arena and I put petals down, he told the Post. As soon as she walked out of the locker room, I was laying right there on the floor waiting for her, and I asked her, "Do you need a ride?" Being a part of the same wrestling company makes married life easier, especially on February 14th. We're hardly home on Valentine's Day, so at least we're spending Valentine's Day together, Belair, 35, said. It makes sense that so many marriages form outside of the ring, said the dynamic duo, who tied the knot in 2018. We're on the road so much, so there's a huge sacrifice when it comes to being in WWE, and our families are sharing us with the world, and our co-workers kind of become each other's family, said Belair. Although they also understand the dangers of the profession, Belair said she still gets nervous watching her other half compete. He's a wild, crazy man. When I'm watching him, I can't control him or help him out, so it makes me very nervous, she said. I don't make it easy either because I do a lot of crazy stuff, Ford added. So I don't lie to her, I just don't tell her what I'm doing. The Chicago native signed with WWE in 2015, while Belair, who hails from Knoxville, Tennessee, came on a year later. The brunette beauty felt an attraction to her future hubby the moment she first laid eyes on him. I was like, that is a beautiful man. Keep him away from me, Belair recalled. Ford was just as smitten. She has so many attributes, but one that particularly got me was her smile, he gushed. The relationship heated up after a coworker organized a group dinner. I had a huge crush on him, and I was trying to go after him, and he just was ignoring me the whole night. Finally, he asked for my number at the end of the night, and I gave him the wrong number on accident, which he still believes that I did on purpose, Belair said. To this day, I think she did it as a little payback of the whole entire night of me just trying to not avoid her. But I just wanted to make sure I was not reading the wrong signs, Ford added. A year later, they got engaged, although the proposal didn't go according to plan. Ford wanted to pop the question during their trip to Vegas, overlooking the Grand Canyon, but once he picked up the ring, he couldn't keep the secret. The day before, I ended up proposing to her outside in our apartment's parking lot, right there on the concrete, he said. Now, the power couple is a fan favorite, though WWE lovers often don't recognize Belair, a 3-time women's champion, without her signature braid. If my hair is just down, people will recognize him, and sometimes they'll ask me to take the picture, she said. One fan even thought Ford was cheating on her with another woman.